What's up? I'm Owen Bradley. I'm 15 years old and I was born in 2008. I was probably like a 3-year-old when I started riding bikes. My first bike was a Strider and it had like blue wheels and it was like with no pedals. It was just a balance bike. I got into BMX because my dad rides bikes and it's a lot of fun.
Corey Bradley. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, age. I'm 46. Dude, earlier this year, I was telling people I was 47. Like all year, and then I thought about it and I was like, I'm not that old yet. Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right. Corey Bradley, 47, born in 1977.
You're 46, fool.
Fuck. Corey Bradley, 46 years old, born in 1977. The first photo I have of me with the BMX is 1986 with a Diamondback, which I guess I would have been 9. So from then on, jumping curbs, and it just went from there. In the 80s, like there was trick teams around the neighborhood, and I would watch them ride, and I got hooked. Where I grew up, like the dude that Flatland bike's from, he lived blocks from my parents, and so when I was growing up, probably 8 or so, I would see him riding Flatland by himself in the parking lot, and I would just watch. I would be like, wow, like just blown away. And then so the older I got, I kind of got in with him, and I would go over there and borrow videos from him all the time and shit. And he's actually the one that took me to Oklahoma City to that Hop on Bikes contest in '93, and that's where it started. So I always built bikes for Owen just because I'm a bike nerd, so I never really expected him to get into bikes, but I would build them the way I would want them, like a little 16-inch with front and back brakes. I never expected him to get into it, so one day we were here, and Fredonia Dave, a guy from Kansas.
Dave McGinnis was in town like 4 or 5 years back.
Owen was playing video games. I think Owen was 8 years old, and he said, "Hey, you're not going to the park?" And Owen's like, "Yeah, I'm going."
I remember when I went from just tagging along and riding to actually riding like BMX is the day I learned to drop in to a ramp.
That day, Owen learned to drop in on ramps, and that was it. That was the game changer. Like, once he learned to drop in on ramps, it was over. Dude, and that was fucking it. Like, it was game over. Once he learned to drop in, he was just like,
After that day, I was always excited for every Thursday because every Thursday we'd ride the skate park and I tried to learn as much as I could on that day. My current bike is a 20-inch Colt Heaven's Gate. It's the Marcel colorway, the Spider-Man bike.
current bike setup is front and back brakes,
I ride no brakes,
free coaster,
prefer a cassette probably,
2 pegs, steel pegs.
4 plastic pegs.
It's funny how different our riding styles are. My current favorite trick to do is anything nose wheelie. Just like nose wheelie and stuff.
My current favorite trick right now is probably bar spins because they just feel so good.
Current favorite trick that Owen does is anything Owen does. He does all these grinds, he does them regular switch. He'll come home telling me like he did regular switch, oppo, and I have to sit there and think about it for a while to even understand what's going on. I don't understand it, but he's really good at it. I've never been good at that stuff, so any of that stuff is mind-blowing to me.
My favorite trick of my dad's is his disaster to Canadians or his nose wheelie to fakies. A trick that I can maybe do better than my dad is bar spin or switch bar spin.
It would have been easier if you asked what trick he does better than me. The trick I do better than Owen is anything with brakes, because he doesn't have it, so I automatically win. Well, who would win between a game of bike with me and Owen is a hard question because I have brakes, so I'd probably take him out immediately.
It depends if he can use his brakes or not. If he can use his brakes, he's winning all day. But if he can't use brakes, I think I got it in the bag.
I'd probably win.
And I know
trick I want to see my dad do this weekend is probably a bar spin.
Ow, that was straight shinte.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I feel about shin pads.
I don't wear them.
Why? Just don't care for them.
They're hot. I got a hematoma.
Bro, you ain't got shit on me.
I got a hematoma, dude. Y'all have his cuts. A hematoma. You know, and we ride together, not all the time, but we did do. The week before he went back to school, we went to Tulsa, did a road trip to Tulsa, and it was really eye-opening to me. Like, it was mind-blowing, kind of, the stuff he was doing. Like, because I don't see him all the time riding. He's got his group, I have my group.
A session with my dad's friends, and all of my friends is always so good because, like, it motivates me to do stuff I never do, really. Like, I get more creative, I feel like.
In the bike riding scene, I've always felt lucky to be from Springfield because there's just always been tons of riders. And I'm on probably my 4th generation now of bike riders, which is cool. Like somehow, like I'm telling you, whenever I say this, like the scene, like I'm here, the dudes are older, I get older, they quit. These guys are here, then suddenly I'm the older dude, then I'm this much older, and now I'm like, everyone I ride was at least 10 years younger than me now, and it's like I've been through so many generations of people riding in Springfield, but we've always had a good scene here. At 46, I never dreamed I'd have a 15-year-old BMX roommate. I mean, I remember when he wanted to learn bar spins, I was like, dude, you're gonna jam your fingers. And then next thing I know, he's just bar spinning off anything he wants. Like, literally anything he wants. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know. I'm still the concerned parent. Because bikes are dangerous. She was always cool with it. She's like, he'll learn. If he falls and gets hurt, he'll learn. And I'm just like, he's gonna get fucked up. One of my favorite spots to ride is the Springfield Indoor Park. It's been there since 2001, which is pretty incredible for an indoor park, and it's got me through a million winters. We still ride there to this day. Owen's working there, has a job there, which is sick, and we ride there all the time.
I work at the local skate park in Springfield, Missouri, and I just do some simple things like check people in, sell concessions, and make sure the park's all clean. Between work and school, I try to ride every day. My school is like a block or 2 away from the skate park, so I usually just leave my bike there and walk there after school, and I just ride until I work. My wheels are always broken because I do a lot of grinds. I don't really know, they just kind of fall apart. I don't know why. I don't know why they break. I don't think that impresses my dad. Oh, yep, there's one. Just a couple spokes broken. Maybe just one. Yeah, just one. That's crazy, man.
It doesn't make me proud. It makes me concerned because I cannot remember ever tearing that many wheels up. He's broken more spokes than I've broken in my entire lifetime in a year.
That's how you do it.
I don't understand. I have no idea. It's unreal. We have an extra wheel so we can take his off, put that one on, take the other one to Reds, get it trued. While the other one's on, we rotate them because he's nonstop just destroying his wheels. Just destroying them. Like, dude, they're... Yeah, a million spokes out, and then it's so loose, the whole thing wobbles back and forth enough to hit the chain stays. It happens when you ride. I don't know.
I have ridden brakes in the past, but now I'm brakeless, and I would be willing to switch back to riding some brakes because it sounds fun. Sounds like new stuff to learn.
I actually did ride brakeless probably 2004 or 5 for a couple months. Got my fill of it, and I would definitely never ever do it again. I don't think a brakeless rider's ever inspired me. Probably. That's probably not good to say. My kid doesn't ride brakes. He's inspiring, actually.
Who's taller, you or your dad?
Me. I'm definitely taller than my dad.
Me. Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, it's me for sure. I'm definitely taller than Owen. I mean, he's a kid. I'll take the W.
I don't think so, dude.
No. Damn close.
Owen got a perm to make himself taller.
Do you have any other hobbies outside of BMX?
Just working on the Volkswagen. 70 Volkswagen. It's fun to work on. I like working on stuff. Working on stuff's fun. Little tiny car, it's like a go-kart to drive. It's a blast. I like it because it fits in the garage really well. Penny Lane. The Beatles, but it's also mine and Owen's middle name, so that's why we call her Penny, because we have the same middle names.
I ride BMX because there's no rules really. You don't have to follow any rules. You can kind of just do whatever you want. You don't gotta focus on getting better. You just kind of have fun and do it. Some of my future BMX goals are just to keep having fun and riding every day, and just going new places and exploring, finding new spots and meeting new people.
I like riding BMX because there's no rules. You can just do whatever you want. I don't like the jock mentality about sports at all. So I just did whatever I wanted. And for some reason, I never got bored of it. To this day, I'm not bored of it. Which blows my mind, actually. My future goals in BMX are to at least make it till I'm 50. I don't know. I mean, that's why I have the Trail Boss with no pegs. That's my retirement bike, is what I call it. So I can just carve bowls. When I'm too old to do any tricks, I'm just gonna go carve bowls at the park in my 60s, hopefully. That's the dream.
Thank you to the whole local crew in Springfield, like Reds BMX, Kyle, my dad. Just thank you.
Just shout outs to everybody I've ever rode with in Springfield. My wife, who doesn't care if I ride, which from what I understand is hard to find a wife like that nowadays. Owen, obviously, which has changed riding a lot and makes it pretty damn cool to ride with your kid. Dude, did you know Nigel's sponsored by White Claw? I was a little pissed about that. It's like, fuck that motherfucker. I could have got that.